Vegas to Japan, different hemisphere hotties from Greece to Thailand. Being on safari in the motherland. A rice in Indochina with a crew of Asian fans. I told you, keep the block cause the world is mine. Hit the currency exchange, it's Euro time. Monte Carlo casino, spend the dime. Fast cars to Autobahn, Berlin is mine. Catch me in Paris, but not in the Hilton. 5-star hotels, 6-star pimpin'. Now I'm in Brazil and I'm bicycle dipping. South American queens, big boss living. Different places, brand new faces. Got more locations than military bases. I've been caught my dreams, so ain't no more chase. Stamp my passport, next destination.
Here we go, we taking this city. Here we go, we taking this city. Here we go, we taking this city. The next stop, the whole wide world. Here we go, we taking this city. Here we go, we taking this city. Here we go, we taking this city. The next stop, the whole wide world.
Start this journey up in Richmond County.
What it don't do, it's your boy LB Johnson.
And I am black by popular demand.
Dog Johnson is not with us today. He's on vacation in, I think, Denver, Colorado. Very jealous that Dog gets to take vacation.
White people vacation.
Yeah, definitely a white people vacation. Actually, you know, when normally when black folks say they're going on vacation, that just means we're going to be at the house chilling.
Visit Big Mama or something like that.
Yeah, you know, really. But within the city limits. He actually like drove to another state.
Somewhere,
yeah.
Good for you, dog.
Hopefully out there being safe, you know, with all the coronas going around. A lot of folks feeling real comfortable, man, you know, because they traveling again. They going to all these exotic spots. Arizona, literally they said in one day it doubled their numbers, bro.
That's crazy that Arizona is now considered an exotic spot.
But hey, I'm a black brother.
And so is El Paso.
To me, yeah, El Paso, Arizona, and Vegas. Vegas is like, that's the top of the line exotic. Like, you bougie if you're going over to Vegas, right? Shit, Cancun and stuff, we don't, someday.
My passport is dusty as hell right now. So,
bro, real talk. Hey, but check it out. So normally, as you know, this would be the show. Everybody would expect us to do a 4th of July show because 4th of July was this past weekend.
Nope.
Nah. Ain't gonna happen. If you watch our show, you know we known for kind of pushing the envelope at times.
Political disobedience.
Definitely. And in this case, literally this year, the first year in my 38 years of living, that we've decided not to celebrate 4th of July, the first of many. The Bible says when you come to knowledge, walk therein. And for me, doing some studying and researching and really, because of everything going on with the Black Lives Matter movement, I've really been in all the protests that have followed and with the George Floyd being murdered and all these countless, you know, black people that have been murdered by the hands of the same people that's supposed to protect the service has had us doing a lot of research, just looking up stuff. And the main thing, if anyone has ever, if you follow Frederick Douglass, you know and you understand that when Independence Day, that everybody celebrates and that they call the 4th of July, literally at that time, slaves weren't free. And the ones that were free were still dealing with systematic racism and segregation. What was it? I believe the ones in the South weren't free at all. They were still.
Just for the record, for those of you who don't really know history, don't try to find Frederick Douglass on Facebook or IG. He said follow him. You're not going to find him.
Oh, yeah.
Google him. I know some of you are trying to look him up on Facebook right now.
Hey, he might got a page. You never know.
He might. And also, for the record, for those of you not Bible or religiously inclined, what he's saying is if you knew better, you do better.
There you go. Yeah, so basically.
Let's get it.
But the bottom line is, what we realize is that during Independence Day, when everybody's, when they're celebrating the bombs bursting in the air, we come to understand that that's when we were still slaves. Yep. Our ancestors were still slaves in the South. And the ones in the North, even though they were quote-unquote free slaves, were still dealing with systematic racism and segregation. So 4th of July is, for us, there was nothing to celebrate. There was no reason for us to be excited about bombs bursting in the air. Not to mention that very song, the Star Spangled Banner, the third verse literally talks about slavery.
Catching slaves.
Yes, they're bragging about it. They were excited about it. So literally there's no reason. Our true independence, and when I say our, I mean African Americans, our true independence came June 19th and 20th, when it finally came down. Now, mind you, even though we had already been freed, it finally came down the chain in Texas. We finally knew, and everybody knew, that slavery had finally been abolished. That's why we celebrate Juneteenth. That's why that is our true independence. And going forward, as far as me and my household, we'll be celebrating Juneteenth, and that's when our bombs will burst in the air, as far as firecrackers and all the other good stuff.
So next year, get your fireworks early.
There you go.
All right,
and then not knocking anyone that continues to celebrate it. More power to you. I don't knock you. I don't expect you to join in, but if you do, by all means. The reality is that minus even white folks, honestly, keep it real, it's not, you shouldn't be celebrating 4th of July. It wasn't a glorious time. All y'all that like to put the hashtag All Lives Matter, literally that song and the 4th of July that everybody celebrates, all lives didn't matter. Because black folks' lives were still on the line. We were still getting murdered, similar to how we are now.
Yeah.
Message. But anyways,
a lot changed.
So with that being said, no 4th of July show. What we will be talking about is one of our favorite shows of all time.
So basically what we decided is, a lot of people ask us why we act the way we act. So we decided we go start doing segments on the show called Things You Should Have Seen.
Yeah.
So we go back in time to one of our favorite, most underrated, probably dopest stand-up comedy specials ever recorded.
No question, it cultivated us loving comedy. Hands down,
absolutely.
I would still say probably one of the best stand-up specials of all time. I've heard it said a lot, especially lately, about giving people their flowers while they're still alive. And for us, nobody deserves more flowers than Jamie Foxx. Yes, sir. You might know him as Eric Bishop. No, you don't. That's his real name. But we ain't gonna talk about that. Jamie Foxx, man, he's an actor, singer. I think he's an Oscar-winning actor. Yeah, I mean, this man does it all. He is literally the triple threat. And on top of that, man, he started off as a comedian on the show in living color. And this was his first stand-up special called Jamie Foxx. What was it? The Foxxhole.
Straight from the
Foxxhole. There you go. And this started us. And it took us to new higher heights and deeper depths, if you will.
But we didn't have cable, and we owned one VHS tape.
We watched
somebody
that.
else.
Yeah, we definitely stole it.
We watched that tape a million times,
bruh. And every time, like we learned this backwards, frontwards, inwards, and out. We use this. A lot of girls that had never seen it, we'd go over to their house and be singing the songs.
There's a lot of women I dated that are gonna go back and watch that and be like, he ain't shit.
That's where he got it from. But definitely, Jamie Foxx, thank you. You helped us a lot.
Yeah.
Growing up in Richmond, California, broke, poor, whatever. Our little lines and the little funny things we would say, a lot of it came from Jamie Foxx. Shoot, Eddie Murphy too, but that's another story.
Yeah.
But when I say the Foxxhole, this show definitely started us on a journey. Check out, this is one clip from straight from the Foxxhole. Check it out.
Scared to fly, man, because like I flew in here right on one of them little bitty ass planes, them little small planes. They was playing Buddy Holly music on this motherfucker. I'm like, damn, can't we change the station or something? Damn. It was a raggedy ass airlines too. They didn't have like no departure schedule, no arrival schedule, no shit like that. They didn't even have an intercom. They were just outside talking about, we're leaving! Bring your ass, we leaving! Shit. And the reason I'm scared, man, is because I saw that movie Alive. Anybody see that shit? It's where they like crash and then they have to eat each other. Ain't that some shit? Could you eat your friend? I could eat your friend. No, I couldn't eat your friend. Because there's too much shit going around.
As you can see, bruh, how many times, keep it raw, how many times did we use that line, could you eat your friend? I could. Like,
yeah,
I mean, it was,
that was partially responsible for starting my horrorism real early.
I like it, horrorism. I like it was a whole, like a phobia, if you will.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it wasn't a phobia because we weren't scared of it, but you know what I mean. But literally, that's just a start, y'all, of Jamie Foxx's excellence, if you will. Taking something like Alive and taking something like the idea of eating folks, but literally folks on the plane talk about Chinese food and barbecue and all of the above, man. That was the reason we love that dude for what he did and what he still does. Rumor is he coming back as a comedian.
I can't wait, bro. Pure comedy.
Bro, it's going to be amazing. Let's do this. Let's take a break. When we come back, we'll talk more about Jamie Foxx, and we'll show you more clips from straight from the Foxxhole. We're back. This is Shut Up and Talk. If you're just now joining us, I'm LB Johnson.
I'm blacker than black. I'm black, y'all.
Man, do you remember that?
CB4,
man.
It's a throwback show, so you're going to catch a lot of references.
We got to bring some of these shows, but if y'all ain't never seen CB4, man, that was
that's a whole nother
Chris
episode.
Rock, man, another one. I seen somebody, they put up a meme, and they said one has to go. It was Chris Rock, Adam Sandler, Jim Carrey, and Eddie Murphy.
So I would say to the person that put up that meme, shoot yourself.
Yeah, really. All great in their own right.
They all made the world a better place with their comedy.
I had to go with Adam Sandler. Mind you, I'm a huge Adam Sandler fan. But out of the three, Jim Carrey definitely put his mark. Definitely a comic genius. Eddie Murphy, of course. There'd be a lot of comedians wouldn't be without Eddie Murphy. And then Chris Rock. I think a lot of people, sleep on Chris Rock. They don't
Absolutely.
realize his brilliance. But if you go back, man, when he first started, man, his scene on Hollywood, not Hollywood Shuffle, I'm gonna get you sucker. An order of ribs.
One rib.
Bruh, he took one line. He was just a cameo, not a starring role, nothing. He took that one line and made it memorable. You never forgot that part.
I'm telling you, guys got to tune in. You go enjoy these segments we do every month about things you should have seen.
Come on, man.
Because we go over a lot of movies, a lot of classics, a lot of things that if you didn't see, you missing out on life. These are bucket lists.
These are the things that literally kind of cultivated us as far as comedy, as far as even not just comedy, but even the way we some of our relationships.
Just in general, being able to be cool, funny, being able to laugh at whatever's going on in life.
And the one thing I realize now is a lot of the stuff, especially when you was watching the Chris Rocks, the Eddie Murphys, and Martin Lawrences, you've seen it kind of reminds you and helped you realize, especially growing up in Richmond, poor, or mom's doing the best she could. You realize we weren't alone. We weren't the only ones.
It took a lot of what we were dealing with and it put a funny spin on it. Made it a lot easier to deal with. Comedy is amazing in its purest form. It's great. So to all the real comedians out there that are working hard and honing your craft and doing what you're supposed to do, I applaud you.
Keep doing it. What I loved about it, what Jamie Foxx did to me, he was one of the first ones, and this might sound bad, but listen to me. Look where I'm going. He made comedy sexy. Not him as a person, don't get it twisted.
Nah, I get what you're saying.
Hey, that ain't my type, sorry. Look, but as far as he was doing a lot of flirting with the women in the crowd, it's on everything. Even and you'll see even this next clip. We should have known then, and mind you, this before he was in any movies. Straight from Foxxhole came out.
Before he started
but we should have known that he had to sing. He had to come out with an album. Dude was already showing his vocal chops, showing he could do it, and literally, but in a comedy way, he's literally singing. But he's telling jokes.
Speaking of albums, if you are a Jamie Foxx fan, a lot of you guys know Unpredictable. That was not his first album.
No.
Dig deep into your Spotify or your iTunes.
Do you remember what it's called?
Find Infatuation.
Infatuation, man.
What you talking to, bro? I know.
Jamie Foxx will go on to say the mistake he made is he was only known as a comedian when he dropped that first album, so it wasn't appreciated. But I got it. I had the CD.
It's a solid album.
Look up Infatuation.
I can tell you at least 5 songs on there that will make every take that you make. Real talk.
On that note, check this out. Another clip from Jamie Foxx.
Just different, man. We got different ways of doing things. I got friends, and I joke a lot about white people, but I got friends that are white. Some of my best friends are white. And I got friends that are white, friends that's black. They were getting married on the same day, right? And I went to the white wedding and everything was real nice and peaceful. Shh. No. Shh, don't do it. And white people will come get you quick, too. Like when you fucking like, Jimmy. And the dude that was singing, right, he came up to sing. He had that like Neil Diamond, Johnny Mathis, I Left My Heart in San Francisco look. He was like, today is our wedding day. Forever you will be mine. I will always long until the of time. Thank you, sir. Thank you. I was sitting with my grandmother, right? Anybody that peaceful? Oh, shit. Got over to the black wedding, everything was different, right? Look at her. Hell yeah, yes it was, Lord G. Had a big black lady at the front named Tessie telling everybody where to go, right? She was like, look. If you at the bride side, then you go over here. Well, if with the groom side, then you go over here. That's right, I said, here, what's wrong with your hearing? Better get somewhere here. My feet swelled up too, shit. And the dude that was singing, right, was singing the same song that the white guy was singing. Anytime brothers sing, they make it like an hour and a half long, right? singing the same song. He was singing the double album, 12-inch CD cassette murder mix version, right? Same song he was on like this. Today, shit. It's a wedding day. Oh. Sound like Luther, baby. Forever you will be mine. Oh, no, no. Look at all the black people. Hey, that's my soul, y'all crazy. And then the preacher came out, right? I said that the preacher came out, right? I said that the preacher came out, right? How did he come? Show you right. He came out with that preaching voice like he was like, we gathered here today for a wedding, if you will. Gathered here today to wed together Tyrone, Jerome, Jamal, Shamil, Donnell, Fennell, Johnson. Can I get an amen? Together with Tamika, Lucretia, Bonica, Transika, Ashishi, Shell, the Chef for Shell Manel, Jackson.
Set Up and Talk TV. I'm LB Johnson.
I'm just happy we're doing this show, honestly.
Yeah.
So let's go.
As we each break, I'm literally just thinking about more and more scenes. I wish we could sit here and just play the whole. If you have not checked out the special, it's actually on. You can get it almost anywhere now. But YouTube has the whole hour special. It's called Straight from the Foxxhole. Jamie Foxx. This is us giving Jamie Foxx his flowers. We are paying tribute. Did you see that little drizzle? But we are paying tribute to one of our favorite comedians of all times, the great Jamie Foxx, and we're showing you some of the highlights from his first comedy special.
I've literally continuously watched this for over 20 years.
Bruh.
It has been in my rotation 20 years strong. It is a classic. True classic.
Some specials I can never watch again.
Right.
Might have been funny the first time, couple times, you hear the jokes, never want to hear them again. This one, even watching it now as we're doing the show,
up.
it's like, bruh, it's still hilarious. He's still
funny.
clowning. It's a good show, man. Y'all got to check this out. If you're not, even the little clips we're showing you, it doesn't even do it justice. Y'all got to check the whole thing out. The one thing I love, this was our favorite part of this whole comedy show, was the end. This when Jamie pulled out the piano. This when he started showing not only could he play the piano, but the boy could sing.
Yeah. And
he was singing the song. This song will go down in our history.
Shout out to Mary on the 72.
Yes.
I apologize for what we did and how we got you involved. But if you watch the special,
you know what else I gotta shout out? I gotta shout out to Group Home on 12th Street. Y'all know who you are.
And you know what? If you got a real nice person like myself, real understanding man, you know, somewhat romantic, as opposed to telling you get the fuck out, you know. I'll tell you what I need, you know. Some black and long with white on it, with some keys and shit. And then, you know, I do it right. I set the night off right. I just want to leave you hanging, you know. Give you a few. Look at that, white people working for me. Come on, hurry up, sons of bitches, hurry up. So what I thought, shit. Motherfuckers backstage and, son of a bitch, I hate him. Bitch, I don't think I played that motherfucker. Tell you what I need to be like. I need to have you next to me. in more ways than one. I refuse to leave till I see the morning sun. The time is right. Turn down the lights. Love's got me high. Ooh, this is some good shit. Please say yes. We say yes. And don't say no. No, not tonight. Close to me, you owe it to yourself. I will selfishly take a little for myself. Lord have mercy, Jesus. It's because of you that love won't let me say hey. Word up. For real though, I'm not ready to go. So you're having my baby. I always think I got a concert and shit. I'm gonna get some pussy tonight. But see, what I like to do is just take any song and make it sound good enough to make love to, right? So, Mary, Mary, quite contrary, how does your garden grow? Girl, I bet you I could wet you really nice and slow. But one day Mary, she got tired and left me on my own. I wonder if Mary knows that I'm all alone. I started going out my mind each and every day, girl. I'm trying to fight this loneliness in a different way. Cause deep within my heart was empty and without a plea. I looked up and saw Mary's face, coming to rescue me. Now Mary's mine and I love her all the time. I'm thinking of her, a one of a kind you'll discover. Divine, there is none other. Mary's mine. Drives me crazy, cause she's my baby. A Mary, Mary, quite contrary. How does your garden grow? A Mary and Jamie in a tree. A Kissing. First came love, then came marriage. Mary was a baby. A Jamie Jr. was his name. I wanna be like his old man. That was his claim to fame. Ah, baby, my love. Mary, Mary, quite contrary. How does your garden grow? Thank you, San Diego, for being my favorite, be myself, baby.